My name is Lauren Green. I'm a resident of North Providence, Rhode Island. I am a lesbian.
Paula Santos, lesbian, grew up in Central Falls, live in Warwick.
My name is Mark Goldberg, and I live in Providence, Rhode Island, in the Fox Point neighborhood, and I am gay.
Lisa, and I live in Rhode Island, in Lincoln, and I'm a transgender woman.
My name's Peter Nivert. I live in Barrington, Rhode Island with my partner Arthur.
I'm Frank Ferry, and I'm a state representative in Rhode Island from Warwick, District 22. And I'm married in a relationship with my husband. We've been together for, this year's our 29th year.
My name is Tara Gomes. I live in Cranston, Rhode Island, and I've been in a relationship for 6 years, going on 7, in a lesbian relationship, and I have 3 children.
My name is Saul Ramos, and I am 32 years old. I live in Providence, Rhode Island. I am in a relationship, and yes, I am gay.
Nancy Leslie, I'm from South Kingstown, and I've been in a relationship with my partner Maria for 13 years.
I live in Cranston, Rhode Island, and I'm gay.
I live in East Providence, and I'm gay.
I live here in Lincoln, Rhode Island. I am most definitely a lesbian.
I live in North Kingstown, Rhode Island, and I'm gay.
I'm a gay man living in Charleston, Rhode Island.
I am from Barville, Rhode Island. I identify as a lesbian.
Warwick, Rhode Island. I am a humanist, but also in a same-sex marriage.
Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and I am currently in a relationship, and I'm a lesbian.
Newport, Rhode Island, and I am a gay man.
Kingston, Rhode Island. I'm a lesbian.
West Kingston, Rhode Island. I'm currently single. I'm a proud gay male.
Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I am 45 and a single gay man.
Narragansett, Rhode Island, and I'm a lesbian.
Providence, Rhode Island, and I am a transgendered woman.
South Kingston, Rhode Island, and I'm partners with Nancy.
Westerly, Rhode Island, and I've had a partner for the last 25 years.
Cranston, Rhode Island, and I am a lesbian.
Coventry, and I'm a lesbian.
Cumberland, Rhode Island, and I would say that my orientation is bisexual if I had to label it.
Bristol, Rhode Island. I'm gay.
I'm a third-generation Barringtonian. My partner's name is Peter Nivert.
West Warwick. I'm gay.
Coming out. Well, lost just about everybody.
I felt a lot of freedom to come out to my friends because I wasn't having to worry about running into coworkers or clients, and my family was 3,000 miles away.
I actually moved away to come out.
For me, it was difficult, and there was certainly lots and lots of guilt because of my wife and my kids.
It didn't go very well. Very small town, obviously, and family, very big Italian family, not very comfortable with it.
I remember my mother saying, if you get into any trouble, you get pregnant, you get into trouble with drugs or alcohol, you can tell me anything. She asked me if I was gay. I remembered that. I could tell her anything. And I told her, and she was in bed at the time, and she flew off the bed and threw me against the louver doors and started to pound on me, and I realized I had to run.
It was uneventful, actually. I mean, the only one that really had a real difficult time with it was my father, and because my father did, my mother did.
I finally came out and said it to my mom my senior year, and so she was fine with it.
I didn't really get to come out. I was more or less dragged or beaten out. My coming out is very slow and gradual. It's difficult because there's a lot of prejudice.
It was either she accepted it or she didn't see me and her grandchildren anymore.
People started figuring out and would call us names and stuff.
They knew I was gay, and they were waiting for me to say something.
I think they were a little surprised, but I didn't lose friends. It took for my mom, it was a process.
I kind of told my mom I was gay while I was leaving out the door to go to work, and kind of turned their world upside down.
She broke into tears, but you have long hair and you're such a pretty girl, and what about my grandchildren?
When I first told them, it was kind of this huge jump off a cliff. It was just this free fall of, awkwardness, and my dad not hugging me, and him feeling really weird.
I lost a lot of friends and family over it, and when the military found out, they released me.
I felt as though everyone around me, because I owned a business, they all knew that I had a relationship. We just never said it out loud. And finally, about 3 or 4 years ago, I said it out loud to my mother, who was shocked, which I was shocked, she was shocked. But she accepted. She always loved my partner.
Well, I feel equality is represented by a lot of talk.
I am disappointed with the way the legislature is handling our rights.
Even though we have some openly gay representatives and our mayor here, there is not a lot of equality in Rhode Island right now.
I think the state government could do a lot of things to help us, and I think health insurance is one of them, as simple as that. I've worked very hard to get where I am, and it's frustrating not to have the ability to plan my future the way other people can.
More and more of the legislature is supportive of the bills to provide for marriage equality.
I don't think equality is being represented in our state government.
Our state government has a long way to go.
I feel equality is been presented to the legislative and to the government, but they haven't taken it to that step where I feel it's been given.
I think it's difficult to be a politician because you are sort of subscribing to the masses. They still have important issues to take care of, but I think they hear us.
Our state government has disappointed me completely.
I think the state government in Rhode Island probably could be a little more involved.
I can't understand the other side of marriage equality in the sense of if someone says, you know what, if I'll give you all the rights but they're civil, you know, it's a civil union, I don't like it because it's basically saying, well, you're separate but equal.
I think equality is represented in our state government by the participation of its citizens, really.
In the Rhode Island government, I think there's just a lot of mistrust.
In our state government, we have an openly gay man as Speaker of the House. So I think that speaks volumes.
I feel that there's some really strong people that are fighting for us. It's probably just going to be a slow change is how I feel. But it definitely needs to change.